Hey everyone, today Lily and I are going to show you how to make Italian lemon cookies from scratch. I did double this recipe, so get ready for a big batch. Grab a bowl and add 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Add a half cup of cornstarch and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. It's super important to mix this with the flour so you don't have chunks in your cookies. Add a pinch of salt times 2 and a lemon zest of 2 lemons. Go ahead and give that a mix and make sure to get everything all nice and incorporated. In your mixer, go ahead and add 1.5 cups and 4 tablespoons of butter and a full cup of powdered sugar. Be really careful when you mix this so that the sugar doesn't go all over the place. You want to mix this till it's nice and fluffy, like that. I squeezed 2 lemons into a jar and I tried to add it nicely into the bowl, but as you can see, it went all over the place, so do that a little bit more gracefully. And I slowly started adding in the mixture that we made earlier. I did this at about 1 cup at a time just so it didn't go everywhere and it was easier on the machine to mix. Once it's all added in there, it should look a little something like this. Now, I did record this part so you guys can see what it looks like, even though I have no idea really what I'm doing. But what I did just to make it easier was I kind of held onto one side of the wax paper and kind of spread the batter with the spatula. It made it a little bit easier to kind of shape it before I rolled it and put it in the refrigerator. Another thing you can do is kind of hold the paper and squeeze the log like this, just so you can get it shaped before you roll it. So I just kind of roll it back and forth in the wax paper until I was happy with it. And then I rolled it up into the log and I placed it in the refrigerator for 2 hours so it got nice and hard so that it was easier for me to cut it right before I baked it. Now be careful when you twist the edges, because if you twist too hard, you will rip the paper, which is freaking annoying, so just beware of that when you're twisting. When it's time to bake, set the oven to 320, pull out the dough, and go ahead and slice it nice and thin. You're going to bake it at 320 for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, you're going to bump it up to 350 and bake them for another 9 to 10 minutes. For the frosting, you're going to go ahead and do 3 cups of powdered sugar, the juice of 2 lemons, and the zest of 2 lemons, and go ahead and mix that up. We like it really lemony. As you can see, Lily really wanted to help stir. Once it's all done, go ahead and drizzle it on top. They're so good and super lemony. Enjoy!